Underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Babe Ruth gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 111.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Now the 2-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Stepping in, Brooks Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
At the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, Bolton.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around them and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Tony.
Now at the plate, Tony Perez. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Mark Buehrle is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Perez has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch.
Back outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A swing and a ground ball to third. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So coming to the plate, David Ortiz. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gonzalez is off of first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Swanson A native of Georgia, he was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Irvin.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0.
Hey! You got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls.
One out and a runner on second base. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now in the box, Kyle Tucker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A payoff pitch one more time. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. At the plate, Andre Dawson flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 offering. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The center fielder, number 7.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Burley playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy in the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Striding in, Gary Carter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Perez shading to his right. One away.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Andrew.
Stepping up now, Andrew Jones. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Carlos Santana is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for one. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. One hit, one left. We've played two full. The Nationals lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
A ball and a strike. Iglesias now at short. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Oh, amazing range on display there from the shortstop. That was all the way over on the second base side of the bag, so he had good momentum going towards first, and he's able to complete the nice play.
And the pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
Runner at second here with one man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set. Here's the 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch. First and second now, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Phillip Ervin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Mets, Nick Solak. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Perez in foul ground. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hops this one up. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready once again, Andre Dawson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the first pitch. Brooks Robinson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No catch off the plate. Ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Tony Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
No strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you don't.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, David Ortiz.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Again, another foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit.
Gone!
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8. Gary Carter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
There's ball four.
Ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Andruw Jones. A base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. Down.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Robinson is there. To second, there's Cano. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
away here with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Line to the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Phillip Ervin. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And that's over. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Solak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Solak, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Jed Bingham takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 17, Jed Bingham.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andre Dawson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bingham is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And he fouls this one off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle as he rips it on the ground to second. To Iglesias for one. To Santana to get the double play.
The batter, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Tony Perez. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The designated hitter, number 34, David Ortiz.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The pitch. Jose Ramirez would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dio. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. To third. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Philip.
Sergio Romo comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Into the box, Phillip Ervin, and it's fouled away. Romo, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
In now, Andre Dawson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's outside.
To 1-2 now. From the stretch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Into the box now, Andrew Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Andrew got up on his front foot that time, as this will wind up back into the seats in left. A foul ball. fouled off. 0-2, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Cano has it. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 44, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball one, no
Bases
strike.
are empty, one man out. Popped up. Perez has room in foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Nick Solak, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Up next to the net, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball just missed above the zone. Looking at his career totals, Iglesias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Michael Conforto will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's 0-1. Fry is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning. To the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
You just can't do that in a game. You cannot swing at ball 4 with the bases loaded. I had one coach tell me, and I never forgot it, when the bases are loaded, take the pressure off yourself and just try and get the guy in from third.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. Here's the 2-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Tucker is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. Nationals on top, 4-3. Digging in once again, Brooks Robinson.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
He's set and the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Santana is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A 3-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Tony Perez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit hard to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Brad Peacock is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's Robbie Cano now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0. Cano connects as this is out to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Travis.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The set and the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2. This is line to left. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Tom Henke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle is under it, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. 3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Line softly toward the hole. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Paul DeYoung will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Paul DeYoung.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. DeYoung tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Juan Nicasio enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 40, Juan Nicasio. The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Standing in now, Nick Solak. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 5-4 New York. Paul DeYoung stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 21.
So a save situation forthcoming here is on to close it out as the veteran southpaw Billy Wagner.
Billy Wagner.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Dansby Swanson.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3-1 to the Nationals shortstop.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Coming to the plate now, Phillip Ervin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 count and the pitch.
Nope. Back inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So digging in now, Kyle Tucker, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline. Another try at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Shot back up the middle, and Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. 1-0 the count. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
5. Brooks Robinson.
Now batting, Brooks Robinson, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, 1-0.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Fastball just inside.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on it.
The 3-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's got it, and the Mets move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brad Peacock claims the win out of the pen, his first. Billy Wagner closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.